Good afternoon, and hello, it's Ben again. You know that Christmas time of year when people give you presents? Yeah, well, my gran gave me a remote controlled boat, and well, here it is. It is the HT-3833, and it's the US Wasp, owned by America. Well, yeah. And here's the remote for it, if you would like to see that, as we show you later on in the video when we show you how to operate the boat and manoeuvre it. This is the box for it. It's quite heavy. It's full of polystyrene, and when you take the boat out, you're going to get a lot of polystyrene here, so I hope you're good at cleaning. Here it is. So you got that. Then there's the lid. Because this is the because this is the English version, apparently this boat is the HMS Ocean, but as you can tell it's not, because the HMS Ocean has got a pointy bow, but this has got a...
bulbous bow.
No, because they've both got bulbous bows. A rectangular shaped bow. Yes, here's the back of the box showing a photo of the boat. Yes, and then you've got your instructions. Bottom of it, yeah. On the back. And then there's the box. The real USS Wasp is an American amphibious assault ship, which is basically used to carry Marines and deploy them close to land using smaller landing craft that are contained inside the ship. The USS Wasp is currently in service, and at this precise moment in time, it's travelling through the Strait of Magellan, probably on its way to the coast of China to wind the Chinese up a bit, or possibly headed towards Sasebo in Japan, as that is its home port. It was launched in 1987, displaces 40,500 tons, top speed of 22 knots. It's 843 feet long, it's 104 feet wide, its draft is 27 feet, and its full title is the USS Wasp LHD-1. There, LHD stands for Landing Helicopter Dock, because you can land helicopters on it, you see. When I first got this, I thought, let's go on YouTube and see if there's any review videos, but turns out there's a load. In fact, there's only 3, and guess what? They're all in Thai, and my Thai isn't that good really, so I thought I'd do a review video about this boat in English for all the English people out there in this world. Anyway, that have got one for Christmas, or their birthday. Or just bought one. Or something. Okay. This is the remote control for this boat, and it takes, well, I did the back tree cover up, it takes 3 AAAs, I think. Yeah, it's circular, it runs off 2.4 gigahertz, and you may think this is an extendable aerial, but it's not, trust me. And I know the remote looks like it should be a bit more detailed and like, I don't know really. It just doesn't look like it would suit the boat, does it really? I mean,
wrong colour. Yeah,
wrong colour and wrong shape, circular. Yeah, this is the on and off button. On and off button. Oh yeah, and you can tell if it's off because when you move the arrows, there will not be a red light, but if you turn it on, you move the arrows, you see the red light?
Anyway, so about the boat.
Back to the boat, right. So, listen, it has all the different cargo, it even has the little details. So it has like 2 lorries with the crates on top of them. It's got 2 army helicopters, a twin muzzle?
Yeah.
Twin barrel gun at the front. Some things which I have no idea what they are. 2 forklifts, 2 tanks, a hovercraft, 2 land-based cannon things, howitzers, 3 ospreys, 3 ospreys, 4 jet fighters.
The ospreys, the propellers tilt up so they can take off.
Yeah, I know. I've got a Lego one of those. Just saying. Yeah, when you put the boat in the water, yeah, this light will flash. Yeah, just so it makes you aware that the boat is turned on, it's ready.
How does it know when it's in the water?
It knows it's in the water that when this goes in the water, there's a little thing here. The bung should be in, but I'm just letting it drain. But there's this little thing here in a compartment that fills up with water, and it's a water sensor in there, so it says it doesn't get damaged outside, obviously, because then it won't work. But yeah, you may think at first, as me and my dad did, we thought it was going to sink, because we thought that was the whole compartment. But if you look close enough around the bottom and you look inside there, you can see there's a wall that like splits the compartments in half. I mean, two. Yeah. You've got the radar. Yeah, it's a twin prop. Another way of testing it, with it not being in the water, is to put your thumb or finger, whichever one you want to do, or toe. Yeah. What? Yeah. Over this, there's two like little tiny. They look like little tiny fuses, but yeah, they monitor that your skin's there. You push that. But you turn on the remote and you can push them forward with your thumb on there, and it will turn the props. Just so you know if it's actually like works. Another fragile part about the boat is these. So try not to like. Well, as you can tell, that I've snapped a few, and I like to glue them back on. And these, you see. But I tripped up and clouted my foot against this all. So yeah, that was a bit of an accident, but they won't snap without you like really giving them force. Yeah, but yeah, these are very fragile, just in case. You may see all these little white things, and they're covers for the screws, so the actual deck can be secured onto the hull, because obviously it's not the real thing, and there's not giant screws on the USS Wasp. But yeah, it stops the screws from getting rusty and then coming off and dismantling in the water. You've also got a bung here, and as I showed you earlier, a bung there.
You just take it out of shop.
And a bung there.
Lovely.
And that allows you, make sure you always put them in, otherwise this boat will go really like a low speed, slow, but it won't sink really. It's an unsinkable boat. Oh yeah, and also
A bit like the Titanic.
A bit like the Titanic. Yeah, also this boat's weight is centered and down low, so you may think, oh god, it's going to tip over and capsize, but it won't. It's going to always stay upright. Also, just like the actual ship, it's got a bulbous bow that actually works.
Tell people at home what the bulbous bow does, because I have a funny feeling a lot of people don't know.
The bulbous bow is for fuel economy on the ship, and also to keep it stable. It only really works on ships that are always doing full speed and travel long distances. That's why you don't see them on sailboats. So there's little like things here. I don't know what they're called really. They're kind of like radar things, and you twist them, and they've got like a little segment where it's cut. And if you twist them the right way, so it lets the battery cover come off, and you can pull this off, and then your battery sits in here. I plugged it up, but unfortunately the battery's dead, as I said. And here's the battery. It's 9.6 volts for the electricians out there. It runs off 800 amps.
That's it, 800 amps.
Wait, what does that say? It says
800 milliamps.
Oh, it runs off 800 milliamps, and it's got well, 8 double A's in it. Right, now that's done, the bit you've all been waiting for, the road test. Well, I mean water test. Boing! Boing! Dad, it's not working.
Do it again.
And here we are doing the sea trials, and this is a propeller, yeah? And this is a remote control.
Propeller, is it?
Yes, it's a remote control. And each button propels each propeller, because it's a twin prop. So if you want to go, if you want to go,
You got to turn it on.
It's on. Oh yeah. First you've got to turn it on. Yeah. If you want to turn go forward, then you just put the top 2 arrows like so. And if you want to go back, well, back 2 arrows, like so.
Lovely.
And if you want to turn gently to the right, I mean the left,
Yes.
you push the right top button, like so. And if, I'm just going to recorrect it. And if you want to turn gently to the left, you press left gently.
Smooth.
Like
What
so.
happens if you want to spin it round in a circle?
Then you put, so if you want to spin it round clockwise, which is turning right, you'd put the left one forward and the right one back, like so. You see?
Lovely.
And then if you want to go anti-clockwise, it's the exact opposite, so that.
Would it have enough range to get over to, oh, I don't know, say that island over there? Which
Yes.
is about 80 yards away.
Yes, it does. And here's proof.
Which in metres
If
is
needed.
just a bit less metres. Same, yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Pull away. And it looks like it's going to tip over. Can you ever tip it over?
No. See, look. I can try and tip over. As you can see, but is it tipping over? No, it
No,
isn't.
sir. Are you impressed with the range it has?
Yes, apparently on the box it has 80 metres range, which is quite far. And there it goes by the island, and let's bring it back. Ready? Go.
I think so.
It's quite fast. Its top speed is 6 kilometres an hour, which is just over walking speed, which is 2 miles an hour.
Is it any good for chasing geese?
Yes.
Right then, duck hunter, are you ready
Yes.
to hunt? Begin.
Yeah. Always try and leave enough batteries to get home.